Hey guys, FearlessDojo here, and we're gonna start a Sekiro Shadows Die Twice playthrough. I love this game. I played through it once when it first came out. I don't remember anything. Maybe I'll remember a few things as we go. I don't know. Samurais and From Software combat in one game doesn't get any better than that. So let's jump into this. See what we got here. Product inquiry. Do we have subtitles on, blood on, HUD auto hide partial, HDR off. Can't set it up for a PlayStation controller. Bummer. Shadow quality, medium. Okay. Launch settings, online mode. So this game is quite a bit different than Dark Souls, and in case you guys didn't know. In my mind, I gotta think of what X is and what A is and all that stuff. But Sekiro doesn't have an online really, or it does kind of, but it definitely not co-op. And it's you don't create your own character. You play as, oh, I guess his name's not Sekiro, I don't think. But you play as
years of the Sengoku era, Japan was consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on, spreading deep into the mountains, to the land of Ashina.
But you play as you're actually doing a storyline in this game, which is really cool. A lot more talking. Your character actually has a voice. The combat's way different. There's no dodge rolling. Surprised they haven't made a second one yet. But I do love Elden Ring.
Master swordsman Ishin Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
Ishin Ashina, Master Swordsman. That's a sharp sword.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose? Well, would you look at that? Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day, a young cub was taken from the battlefield. He trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on to become a master shinobi.
Listen, Wolf. You must never forget the shinobi code. As your father, my word is absolute. Your master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, Bring him back at any cost.
Still have that scar from his sword.
Don't you, Wolf?
Some 20 years after Ishin's coup, the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything. Both the man who took him in and the boy he had sworn to protect.
Shinobi, open your eyes. For the sake of your master.
This is the first time you see him with all that white on his face. A letter thrown into a well. Kiro's Wolf. Your destiny awaits you at the Moonview Tower. Escape from the well and find the tower bathed in moonlight. Even without a blade, you can reach it. Stay silent. Stay vigilant. Ornamental letter. In this game you can swim. Jump. Sheena Reservoir. Okay. Stealth. Advance without being seen by crouching in bushes or moving under floors. You do not have a sword at the moment. Use stealth to avoid enemies and head to the Moonview Tower. If you are about to be seen, warning markers may appear above enemies' heads.
That shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward. Unworthy of our concern.
Wolf can slip into tight spaces such as beneath floors when crouched. Eavesdrop.
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
Thought I just jumped off the edge there for a second. That is definitely a death drop.
You did well to come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
I've come to free you, my lord.
Well then. Raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword.
Kusabimaru.
My shinobi. In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
As you command.
Kusabimaru. A katana given by Kuro, the divine heir, an heirloom of the Hirata family, a cadet branch descended from Ashina. Once thought lost, it has found its way back into the hands of the wolf. Back into the name Kusabimaru beseeches. A shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. A mantra the blade itself may manifest. So the Hirata family is descendant of Ashina.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
Healing gourd. A gourd filled with vitality restoring medicine. Resting refills the gourd. Made by an apprentice of the extraordinary Dr. Dogen. Though it is strange that the gourd's medicinal waters refill automatically, the seeds within may hold the secret to how it works.
My lord.
Now then, were you gravely injured? Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it.
Kusabimaru. Using quick items. You can cycle through various quick items and use each according to the situation. For instance, if you have taken damage, you can recover vitality with the healing gourd. Use quick item, cycle quick item. Equipment menu allows you to change your... Okay. Lock. Healing gourd. Can be used repeatedly, held by the wolf ever since he was saved by his father. Its corners are rounded with use. This Buddha is used to return home. It will return the user to the last visited sculptor's idol or the dilapidated pencil. Okay. Medicinal pellets that slowly restore vitality. A secret treatment passed down for generations. In these lands, records say it has been used in battle since times lost gone. It lent to the famed resilience of the Ashina warriors. A pill case full of these pellets would also serve as a battle charm. Okay.
There's a secret passage beneath. Find the secret passage beneath.
Alright. Let us go. Posture and death blows. This is where this game is completely different from all the other games they've made. A shinobi aims to break an opponent's posture. Attacking an enemy is one way to achieve this. When an enemy's posture breaks, he is vulnerable to a shinobi death blow. Attack after breaking posture death blow. Okay. That's death number 1. So we got, and there's a sprint. Oh, there's a hole there. I don't need to go back down here. 1 gourd. That's all we get. All we need. Just want to make sure there's nothing hidden around any of these corners. Anybody's ever played a From Software game, they know what kind of madness they'll do. Deflection. Sometimes relentless attack is not enough to break an enemy's posture. Deflecting enemy attacks is another way to damage their posture. A master shinobi uses a combination of deflect and attacks to achieve swift victory. The moment an attack lands. There we go. That's what I was trying to do earlier. Now I gotta fight 2 guys. Lock on. By locking onto your target and keeping your enemy in front of you, you'll find it much easier to attack, deflect, and perform other combat actions. Yeah. Okay. Just like any other game. Nice. Cool. Jumping in this game is awesome. I like how they're actually humans. They're alive. They're not like undead monstrosities. Counter slash. A counter slash can be performed immediately after deflecting an attack. This allows you to deal posture damage without giving the enemy time to recover. The moment attack lands, deflect. After deflecting, counter slash. Death blow against strong enemies. Some powerful opponents require multiple death blows to be killed. The number of death blows required to kill an enemy is shown by the red circular markers above their vitality bars. Each death blow removes 1 marker. We've basically got 2 lives. Oh, oh, oh. I didn't heal for much, did it? See how it's like a duel? It's awesome. Love the combat in this game. Yeah, I can use a pellet to restore health. Ash gripped into a hardened clump. Throw it at an enemy to temporarily distract them. In Ashina, the snow falls thick and thus the earth runs thick with ash. Can I go through this door? Not open. The Buddha statue. Okay. There we go.
You know that secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge? We just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Strong to be able to eavesdrop with one hand like that. What is this creature? In the world? More pellets. Long way down. Okay. That's where we're supposed to go. I just wanted to make sure there's nothing. I don't see anything. Okay, we'll just go through. This appears to be the escape route. Call the divine area with the reed whistle. Yes.
Wolf, you found it. Now let us leave this place.
Yes, my lord.
To think that this is the only way, to run from the fated bloodline, is the only answer.
Run from the fated bloodline. Must be talking about Ashina?
Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire,
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
my lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward, then.
Look at that. That is a view. That's awesome.
The divine heir. Last we stood together was your uncle's funeral.
There's a bow.
Lord Genichiro. Thank you.
Leave this to me.
I don't have a good feeling about this. Good poster.
So the noble shinobi stands in our way. You face Genichiro Ashina.
Ow. Okay. Not supposed to win that. Oh. I'm gonna need that.
Is that all the shinobi has to offer? The divine heir will be coming with me.
Birdman? I failed at my job to protect that kid. Divine heir? I'm a loser. Sexy.
What is this?
So you're awake. Looks like death is not your fate. Just yet.
Shinobi prosthetic. The artificial arm of a shinobi passed down by the sculptor. A replica of a human arm fitted with a variety of mechanisms, apparently designed with modification in mind. While it bears a number of cuts and is sustained thick with blood and oil, it has been impeccably maintained.
What do you call yourself? Your eyes. The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
Ask how you got
Why
here.
am I here?
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse. Couldn't let you get eaten by a pack of wild dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
However, your master yet lives. He's being held prisoner in Ashina Castle. They will soon make use of his bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
Ask about your new left
My
arm.
left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Shinobi prosthetic.
It is no mere replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools. I see. For this device.
You catch on quick. If you bring me shinobi tools, I'll find a way to fit them to the shinobi prosthetic. Then you'll come to appreciate its worth. I've said too much. Go now.
Ask about the divine heir's blood.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much about him, except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name, and that blood runs through your master's veins.
So the divine heir.
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body have something to do with that. You're quite the strange one, yet other peculiar visitors have come to this temple. There's one in the clearing to the right of the gate leading off the temple grounds. Two strangers in strange circumstances. You two might get along. You see the kind-faced Buddha there? That isn't one of mine. It was carved by the true sculptor. When a man must confront what is inside of him, it can probably be of help.
Confront what is inside him.
Anger, sadness, or perhaps old memories of times long gone. That kind of thing.
Okay. This is like the online thing. This guy recorded something. But it is nothing useful. Sometimes they help. Coin purse. That's basically hard runes. Remnants. Shinobi can leave behind shadows of their past actions known as remnants. Remnants are left to discipline one's peers. Some are masters of the way ahead, others provoke sporting rivalries. Leave behind shadows of their past actions known as remnants. Vitality is replenished when one's remnant is praised by another shinobi. Remnants can be recorded via the Recorded Remnants tab. Messages can be written to accompany remnants. Okay. More healing pellets. Sculptor's idols serve as a checkpoint and can be found throughout Ashina. Nice. Okay. To the right of the gate. Must be this guy.
Never seen you before. Your name? Won't tell me. But you do have the look of a skilled shinobi. A shinobi. Or perhaps... Sir, please heed my humble request. Face me in battle. Damn. Still alive.
Okay. Items that become unavailable elsewhere end up in the offering box. When the box is illuminated, it means an item has found its way. Items can be obtained. Okay.
That swordsmanship. It was a thing to behold. Few have managed to kill me in such a thorough manner.
You're not dead.
What are you?
Some call it undying. Others, infested. I can't die, so I just am. How about you? What brings you to a rundown temple like this? Seems you have a lot on your mind. Say, why don't you use me for some sword practice? Might come in handy for whatever your mission is. A warm body that can't die might prove useful to you. I volunteer mine.
How handy. Except.
Very well.
Right then. Let's go. They say swinging one sword is a cure for boredom. In that case, I stand as your opponent.
Step dodging. Step dodge allows one to avoid attacks. Dodging won't compromise enemy posture, but may help one avoid damage. Evade enemy attacks, then attack and perform 3 death blows. That hit me. That hit me. One.
Face me again.
He just tackled me. Awkward.
Again.
Alright. Got him.
A satisfying match.
Okay.
Have you noticed? This temple attracts those with nowhere else to go. I certainly fit that description. And I suppose that's why interesting things make their way into the offering box from time to time. Come back whenever you like. If you have techniques to try out, I'm at your disposal.
Let's continue onward, shall we? 1 gourd. Grappling hook. The Shinobi Prosthetics grappling hook allows access to normally unreachable places and a chance to take the high ground. Nearby grapple points are designated with a circular symbol. When this symbol turns green, the grapple point is within reach. Okay. Game's stunning, and it's kind of older. Alright, we got another one of these. And fast travel now. Stealth death blow. You can perform stealth death blows on opponents unaware of your presence. The plunging death blow is one of these, performed when leaping at an unaware enemy from high ground. Okay. Acquiring enemy loot. Enemies drop loot such as items and money. Multiple enemies can be looted at once and from some distance away. Items found in the world are different than loot, in that they must be approached to be picked up. Press and hold X to acquire loot. Press near world item, pick up item. Okay. There's AoE looting. Pellet. A piece of pottery that breaks with a satisfying crack when thrown. Throw it at an enemy to draw their attention. Throwing and smashing such pieces made for a popular sport amongst the Shina boys. Even after growing up, they remember the old games well. Alright. I've knocked off a little bit of the rust now. How far is this? Okay, so it's got pretty good range. The verticality in this game is pretty nuts. Ceramic shard. Oh boy. Bullets can be deflected. There's an item. Ungo's sugar. Sugar candy made in Simpu Temple, sustaining Ungo's blessing. Temporarily reduces vitality damage taken from physical attacks. Light the candy and take the Ungo's stance to impart its inhuman benediction. By doing so, you endure the excess karma of man from the spirits within. Simpu monks spread this candy across the Shina in honor of their military heroes. So it's like a buff type deal. Sculptor idol found. Oh, it died. Panic shard. What's going down here do for me? Nothing yet. The Dead Birdman. Shuriken Wheel, a mechanical device made by the mechanical genius Dogen, can be fit into the shinobi prosthetic to become a working prosthetic tool. While it is palm size, a surprising number of shuriken can fit into the Shuriken Wheel, as the edges were designed for stacking, a fine example of what can be achieved when one matches mechanical finesse with a shinobi's talent. Shinobi tools can't be used on their own. By giving them to the sculptor, they can be fitted to the shinobi prosthetic. You can quickly return to the sculptor via travel from a sculptor's idol or by using the homeward idol. Okay. Hey, there's somebody.
You truly returned from the dead. The power of the dragon's blood. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes.
Who are you?
My name is Emma. I am a doctor serving a certain master.
What master?
Forgive me, but for his safety, I cannot reveal his identity. However, my master gave explicit orders to assist you in any way I can. I'm not telling you to trust me. However, I must fulfill my master's orders. The gourd of medicinal water you possess, that was originally a creation of mine. I am a doctor, and I will assist
So
you.
you're a magical
in that
witch,
capacity.
and I must annihilate you.
You made this gourd.
Yes, it was intended for Lord Kuro, but it seems he entrusted it to you. I'm sure you may have noticed, but the medicinal waters in this gourd spring forth on their own. Even after being emptied, you will find it full again after a short rest.
Yes. Is there a way to improve it?
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes, medicinal waters flow from gourd seeds. Adding new seeds will increase the volume of these medicinal waters. If you find any, bring them to me.
All right.
I'd like to make a request.
What is it?
Please show me your face.
What?
This white mark, is it a birthmark?
No.
Then that must mean it appears on those who have received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps it's a symptom.
A symptom of what?
Yes, that would
How
be
dare
all.
you talk to me that way?
Sorry, that was rather rude of me.
Yeah, you rude lady. All right, let's get out of here.
Bye.
Get our tool. Let's get our ninja tool.
I found one.
A shinobi tool?
Yes.
80
I
feet
said
away.
before that your prosthetic arm was a fang, but by fitting shinobi tools to your arm, you'll be able to change the form of that fang. Thick shields, break them into splinters. Swift foes, bring them down from afar. Fitting more devices means more ways to slay your enemies. If there's someone that needs killing, there's a proper way to kill them. That's all there is to it.
Seems you know this prosthetic very well.
I should calm myself. The more I speak of bloodshed, the more demonic my sculptures will become. Give it ear. I'll fit that tool for you.
You only have one arm? Yeah, he only has one arm. Regular shinobi tools found in the world can be specially adapted to the shinobi prosthetic via the Fit Prosthetic Tools menu. A shuriken wheel. Pull a shuriken loaded into the wheel and launch at a target in a single flowing motion. The swiftly thrown shuriken damages enemy vitality and posture, particularly against those with a tendency to take it to the air. Shuriken throw. Attack by throwing a shuriken.
Yes, right. That kind-faced Buddha you see over there. Don't do anything funny with it.
Prosthetic tool. Prosthetic tools are shinobi tools adapted for use with shinobi prosthetic. They can be equipped in the equipment menu, and using them consumes spirit emblems. Open equipment menu, use prosthetic tool, switch prosthetic tool. Spirit emblems are required to activate prosthetic tools and are consumed each time these abilities are used. Spirit emblems can be obtained from defeated enemies in the world and purchased from sculpture idols. If you pass near them, they will find their way to you. The giant chicken I just killed, and for no reason. Pellet. I wonder if I can get behind this guy. Perilous attacks. Some enemies are unguardable. Perilous attacks signified with a danger symbol. When those occur, watch carefully and look to perform a specific response. LT as thrust lands to deflect. A before sweep lands to jump. For grabs, jump or sprint out of their range. Step to dodge. Trying to break his guard. Ooh, that was close. Uh-oh. Got him. Prayer bead. A loose prayer bead. Offering 4 of them at a sculptor's idol will increase maximum vitality and posture. Currently, the wolf has 1 bead in his possession. Gourd seed from which healing waters continuously spring forth. Give to Emma to increase the maximum uses of the healing gourd. The twisted gourd of medicinal waters was known throughout Ashina since long ago, but it was the extraordinary healer Dogen and his pupil Emma who discovered the self-replenishing nature of this seed. That name Dogen's coming up a lot. Fistful of ash. Off the wall. What do we got here?
This battle, do you think it can be won? I fear we may not prevail.
What? We'll be just fine. Look, Ishin may be sick, but he's still going strong. Genichiro is a terror with the bow. And of course, we have Gyobu the demon.
Ah, Gyobu, of course. Good point. As long as he is with us, no man could ever breach the Ashina Castle gate.
Yobo. I got a gun over there. A bunch of guys here. A bunch of guys here. Ceramic shard. Oh! I'm stuck. I could not move from that spot. I was stuck in a wall. Death number 2.
Loyal wolf, take my blood and live again.
Safety roll. Stay down after being knocked to the ground surely means death. Safety roll can be used to quickly recover from being knocked down or posture broken. When posture broken or knocked down, A or B to safety roll. Resurrection. The divine heir's blood grants the ability to return from the dead using resurrected power. One charge is always restored by resting at a sculptor's idol. Killing enemies restores additional charges. Resurrection becomes unusable immediately after using it, but killing enemies will make it available again. Alright, boy. Pellets. Mibu Balloon of Wealth. A Mibu balloon filled with fountainhead water imbued with a blessing of wealth. If one pops the golden Mibu balloon and prays, those its water splashes upon will acquire more coin for a period of time. Mibu means aquatic life, or life born of the water. The Ashina consider the fountainhead water itself to be worthy of worship. Oh, what is this guy? Okay. Ow. Experience toward the next skill point and current sin in hand are halved upon death. Everything lost is gone for good. There are no known means to escape this loss. However, through the grace of the gods or Buddha, it may not be possible. Where's Big Papa Pump at? Oh boy, I wanted to fight him mano a mano. Can you dodge that? Can I block that? Okay. Unseen aid. Half of skill, experience, and sen are lost upon death, but there is a way to avoid this on rare occasions. Through the unseen aid of gods and Buddha, one may spare this loss. The chances of receiving unseen aid can be seen in the pause menu. Got him.
Oh, is that you, Inosuke? My son. Have you seen the young master?
My name is not Inosuke.
I am not your son.
There you go again, Inosuke. You always tease that I'm getting senile, but a mother knows her own son. Well, anyway, take this bell. It's a charm I made with the young master in mind. Please, offer it to Buddha for his sake.
Young Lord's bell charm. A bell charm received from an old woman who asked that it be offered to Buddha. Bell charms protect their holders through Buddha's divine protection. If one finds themselves the owner of another's bell charm, offering it to Buddha on their behalf is common courtesy. The sculptor at the dilapidated temple can advise on how it should be offered.
Inosuke, my son. Have you offered the bell charm? Have you tried the rundown temple with that stubborn? I'm sure you'll find...
Who is it? Is somebody there?
Yes.
That voice. No. Could it be? Sir, my name is Inosuke Nogami, a vassal of the
Your mom's
Yamato
right there.
family. Or at least I was. I ask a favor. Might you look in on the old lady in that house? She's my mother, but her mind is failing. She cannot tell one from another.
I met your mother. She gave me a bell.
She did she? You have my thanks. That bell's troubled her for a long, long time. She kept muttering incoherently. Something about offering it to Buddha. Sir, the man from before, right? I wanted to thank you for humoring my mother. That bell's troubled her for a long... She kept...
Inosuke, have you offered the... Have you tried the... I'm sure...
Oh, your son's dead. We're dying. Nice. Hello.
Care to purchase an offering?
An offering?
Indeed. I sell items to be offered to the dead, so they might rest in peace. From the looks of you, I'd wager you know a thing or two about death. Go ahead, buy an offering.
$500.
Where you find the departed, you'll find the memorial mob, just like the crows. Wherever your travels take you, make sure you bring some offerings with you.
He must be the memorial mob. Excuse me, sir. What is that giant thing? Black grains forming the base of gunpowder. Material used in alchemical prosthetic tool upgrades, including those of explosive and oculistic nature. Even the most mundane form of gunpowder has a wide variety of applications. we'll go ahead and end that episode here. We're gonna try and keep them about an hour. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment if you have anything to say, and hopefully earn your subscription. See you on part 2. FearlessDojo out.